Hi, this is Coach Brian with the YMCA. Thank you for your time. In light of what happened to us on Saturday with that half-court pressure, I wanted to create a couple of 3 and 4 minute videos that talk about ways that we can break that pressure in the future, where we're all working together, where everybody's moving, and with that, we should have great success in breaking that pressure. It's really no different than a full court, zone press, half court zone press, full court man press. The key is we can't hold on to the ball too long. And where we struggled mightily was when our point guards or our guards would hold on to the ball too long, get a pass off to somebody with nobody else in the area to help, where they would get trapped. So again, the key is work as a team and move the ball quickly across the floor. So let's talk about it real quick. Really our first answer to solving this is just with our base 40 play. No different, really no different than our inbound 40, except it's obviously advanced 3/4 up the floor. So in this situation, number 1 has the ball. He's got a man meeting him right at half court. Number 2 and number 3 were parallel with him coming down the floor like we would, in any other situation. So number 3 is going to drop down here. Number 2 is going to drop down here. And because our big guys saw, or our guards or forwards saw, there was no pressure, they're already set up down here. So this is what it looked like. It's a base 40. There's no difference, no change. Very simple, very straightforward. A couple of keys to this. Obviously, we're a little bit higher, 3/4 of the court, down further, but we don't want to be too low or too close to the basket. Otherwise, it gives us no room to operate. The other thing is that this defender right here is going to be all over our point guard, trying to steal the ball, and his back is going to be towards us. So we can use that to our advantage. So point guard, you're going to say go, or you're going to say 40-40, and they're going to move, and you know where they're going and he doesn't. So don't try to beat them all by yourself and be a hero. Instead, take a step or two and come back the other way and get rid of the ball. So let's be very smart with how we work this together. So it's a base 40. Nothing changes. On a base 40, the situation is going to be we're setting a pick on the inside, right? This is a 40. This guy comes out. This guy comes out. This guy's now in because he set a pick, and this guy's in because he set a pick. I hope that makes sense. I mean, that's a base 40, right? The guards come in, and the big guys go out. The ball is intended to go to the big guys. Now, in this situation, I don't know that we're going to have big and small guys. If they're pressuring us like we saw last week, we're going to have the 5 best ball handlers, on the floor. That's who's going to be in, big or small. So the call was made. These guys came in. These guys popped out, and now the point guard needs to take action. So he's going to take a jab step over here, dribble once or twice only, and then get the ball out to number 5. So he's now the ball handler. So that should tell the rest of the team that we're now ready to engage. So this guy's right here. What do you think he's going to do? What's the rule? If you pass, you cut. So he's going to come straight down the line, ending right about here. We're looking for him to get a pass right about through here, right? So that's how number 1 works. Coming through here. Number 2 is going to take a line right like this, and if he doesn't get it, he's going to finish right here. We're looking to get that pass from number 5 right in that area, right? And number 3 might take a jab step and then come over here. Looking for that pass anywhere in here. Again, this is all simultaneous. So we set the picks, the guys pop up, the point guard makes a quick pass, and once that pass happens, we rotate as we're supposed to be. So the last rotation is number 4, who's far away, is going to rotate up to the top. So we've got a new point guard in case none of these guys are open. He can take a quick jab step, come over here, and pass the ball back up to his guy. So let's assume that happens. Nobody's open. So he's struggling a little bit, but gets the ball back to his guy. We have to go as quickly as possible and get back there. Ideally, the number 1 comes down here, and he's going to pop out and now be one of the bigs. Number 2 came across here. He's going to come right back here and be one of the bigs. Number 3 came all the way across here, and he's going to come all the way back up here and now be one of the guards out here. After number 5 passes the ball, he can do a quick V-cut and end up right here. So the end result is, if the play didn't work, we're now all in different spots, but we're ready to start all over again with guys all the way across the board. Again, I think I said this at the beginning, we want to end the play just as we began it. Now, if number 1 forgets and he runs up here and number 2's up here, just understand basketball and someone find an open space. All we need is 4 guys spaced evenly across the board. I will tell you though, if we're able to move in that concert and that quickly, somebody will be open. And so not only will number 2 get the ball right here, but number 1 will be right here. We can pass the ball over to number 1 and score. So it's not just about running these routes and getting one pass. We will not break this with just one pass. We get the pass here, we pass it here, that's how we win. So that is the basic premise of a 40. That should not come to any surprise. We're going to run that in an attempt to beat this man pressure. I'm also going to publish 2 other options. Thank you.